Morning gentlemen. Now we are at page 17. We'll be looking at more miscellaneous examples of integration techniques. So for 4a, we are looking at the integration of 2 5x minus 6 to the power 4 dx. So immediately you can bring the 2 up again. 5x minus 6 to the power 4 dx. Alright, now so notice that inside this power 4 function is actually a linear function inside here. 5x minus 6. So what you can do is simply divide by 5 for the final answer to remove the effects of chain rule. Alright, so let's do this. So we have 2 times 1 over 5. This is now 5 due to the power, and another 1 over 5. You will achieve 5x minus 6 to the power 5 plus c. Alright, so the answer is 2 over 25 5x minus 6 to the power 5 plus c. So you'll notice that when you differentiate this entire expression here, you have to bring down the 5 and followed by multiply by 5 because of chain rule. And then we will arrive back at the expression over here. So now the next part is that we have square root of this entire expression with a cube. Right, so we can express this as 2x plus 7 to the power 3 over 2 dx over here. Right, so at this point you realize again that within this power of 3 over 2 there is a linear expression. So you may integrate directly and divide by 2 for the final answer, to remove the effects of chain rule. You may be wondering what if inside this power of 3 over 2 is perhaps an x squared function, x squared expression, or x cubed. So for that case, you will be higher levels of integration. For instance, if it's involving x squared, likely you will have to use substitution method or using trigonometry in your integration. However, at least for this, you may integrate directly. You get 2 over 5 times half, and 2x plus 7, 5 over 2 plus c. The final answer 1 over 5, 2x plus 7, 5 over 2 plus c. And that's your final answer. Alright, so for 4c, you may express our expression in this manner. Then after that, we will integrate 5 multiplied by negative half plus 1 is half. So you are dividing by half, which is multiplied by 2. And then to remove the effects of chain rule, you divide by negative 7. And this expression will turn into negative 7x plus 2 to the power of half plus c. And your answer will be minus 10 over 7. Square root minus 7x plus 2 plus c. That's your final answer. Alright, so now for 4d, what we will get is simply just 3, and we have this entire expression is actually just minus 4x plus 5 minus 3 over 2 dx over here. So right now, realize that when you integrate this, minus 1.5 is plus 1, you get minus half. So what you get is actually times minus 2. And divide by minus 4. To get minus 4x plus 5 minus half plus c. And your final answer will simply be 3 over 2 minus 4x plus 5 minus half plus c. And then you can express in this manner 2 square root minus 4x plus 5 plus c. And that's your final answer. Right, now for 4e, what you get is simply you can pull out the 2 to the power 4, then integrate, and this entire expression is just 3x minus 1 negative 4 dx over here. Okay, and right now minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3, so you have 2 to the power 4 times negative 1/3. Okay, and followed by multiplying by 1 over 3 to get 3x minus 1 to the power of minus 3 plus c. Okay, and right now we just have to simplify this entire expression. Okay, so it will just be negative 16 over 9 3x minus 1 to the power of 3 plus c, and that's your final answer. Alright, now so for 4f, you want to get is 3 quarter. Okay, great. 5 minus 2x to the power minus 3 dx over here. Okay, and then finally what you get is simply minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2, so you get 3 quarter. Okay, minus half, right, and you have to multiply by minus half again, okay, because of chain rule. Right, so 5 minus 2x to the power minus 2 plus c. Okay, and your final answer is simply 3 over 16. Right, and you can extend this further. You get 5 minus 2x square. Okay, you can erase this and answer in this manner. Alright, so that's your final answer. Okay, so for page 18, okay, for 5a, we're looking at integrating some trigonometry functions. Okay, so the first part is integrating. Right, 1 over root x plus 3x over 2 dx. So the immediate thing you can do is split them into two parts. You have this. Okay. Right, x power minus half dx plus integration of sine 3x over 2 dx over here. Okay. Alright, so with that, you can change this into minus half plus 1 is half, so you get 2 divided by 2 x power half plus. Okay, so for this, you remember that integrating sign, you get negative cosine, so you have negative cosine 3x over 2, but however you have to multiply by another multiple to remove the effects of chain rule, which in this case is 2/3 plus c. Okay, then now you can simplify, you get equals to 2 square root x, right, minus 2 over 3 cosine 3x over 2 plus c, and that's your final answer. Right, so for part B, okay, again we're looking at this kind of expression, okay, where it has a power function together with a variable. What you just need to do is to split them out into two parts. Okay, so I'll just write this x power minus 2 x minus square root integrate secant square 3x dx. Okay, so what you get is simply negative x power minus 1, right, minus, okay, so chain rule, because of chain rule, right, so you need to divide by 3, and then you have tangent 3x plus c. Right, so the final answer is negative 1 over x minus 1/3 tangent 3x plus c. Okay, so recall that the differentiation of tangent is a secant square, so therefore you can integrate this directly, right? So for part C, okay, we are integrating two trigo functions at the same time. Again, we will split them up into parts first. Okay, cosine 3x dx. Okay. Minus integration. Okay, so for this case, what you want to do is to basically change it into secant square 4x dx. Okay, the reason being that for the secant square, you may integrate directly to achieve tangent, right? So what you get is simply 1/3 sine 3x minus a quarter tangent 4x plus c. Okay, so that's your final answer. Okay, so for 5D, okay, the next page, Okay, so clearly you can see that over here there's a quotient, but not to worry, you can simply split them up into two parts. Okay, what we get is 3/4. Okay, secant square x dx, right, plus, okay, integration half. Okay, so because of cosine square, divided by cosine square, you get 1, so dx over here. Okay, right, so what you do right now is simply to change it into tangent x plus half x plus c, and that's your final answer. Okay, for part E, it's very straightforward. Okay, you can integrate directly and to consider the effects of chain rule over here because of the 5x over here. Okay, so what you get is simply 7, okay, 1/5, right, negative cosine 5x minus 3 plus c. Your final answer will simply be 7/5, sorry, negative 7/5 cosine 5x minus 3 plus c, and that's your final answer. Right, so for part F, you see the additional pi over here, but what we know is that pi is actually a constant. So if since it's a constant, you can bring it out of the integration. So simply pi integrate cosine pi x minus pi over 2 dx. Okay, so you may just integrate this directly and consider the effects of chain rule. You also get pi 1/pi sine pi x minus pi over 2 plus c. Okay, and your answer is simply sine pi x minus pi over 2 plus c, and that's your final answer.